For today's movie review, I'll be reviewing the movie The Relic, a movie based on a book simply titled Relic. However, that's not my main reason for reviewing it. I remember watching this movie back when sci-fi was sci-fi, and I sat there watching this movie, and I just thought to myself, oh, it just might have been one of the many original movies that sci-fi made at the time. Then I come to realize that the movie wasn't made for TV. It was an actual theatrically released movie back in 1997. I was like, really? And I figured I wanted to rewatch it again for shits and giggles to see if it still holds up. As for the plot of The Relic, the movie is about a police detective who joins forces with a scientist to investigate a series of gruesome murders, only to find out that the murders were committed by a bloodthirsty monster, and it's up to the two of them to stop the monster's rampage from killing everybody else within a museum. Now, in terms of what I liked about the movie has some decent pacing. The acting's pretty decent for a movie like this. It's got some funny tidbits, and I do like how it's a hybridization movie where basically you got effects that are either one part practical and one part CGI. And I do like how they go the Jurassic Park route where when you do see like close-ups of the monster, it's all practical effect. But when it's like climbing the walls or running at fast speeds, it's all CGI. I also did like the lighting. At least what the director tried to do with the lighting, because most movie studios, when filming a movie, usually have a lot of lighting at hand, either like setting up like various lights to get that perfect shot. Whereas the director here, I liked what he tried to do. Instead of trying to have like this whole setup of all the lights, he tried to use what was naturally around him. In other words, when he was actually at the museum, he tried to use the lights at the museum. In terms of what I disliked about the movie, I did say that I liked what the director tried to do with the lighting, but there are some points in the movie where he could have used a bit more light to show off more detail within the movie. And the CGI, holy CGI. Back in the day, this might look good, but now it looks terrible. And speaking of the creature effects, the monster itself, I got no problem with it. It's just, this creature that makes like this weird wheezing sound, and yet no one fucking hears it. Case in point, there's this one scene where you have these two security officers, and they're like in this computer room. They notice that the museum system is malfunctioning. And, one of the guys is like, okay, you go in the other room and see what's up with the computer modules or whatever. And the thing is, the rooms are right next to one another. And yet the guy go in, notices that, oh, the things have been destroyed, goes back to the other guy to tell him the report, and the dude's dead. And the thing is, he did not hear his buddy screaming, nor the creature. Like, how do you not hear anything? Like, I'm confused. Like, if I heard a monster wheezing from a mile away, I'd probably get the fuck out of there. But this thing was like a ninja. Like, a 500-pound ninja. And it made this wheezing sound, like, grr. And there was like this one recurring joke. Like, it had a good start, but there was no payoff to it. So, for my final verdict of The Relic, it's basically Jaws set in a museum. And as far as movies like this go, it's better than your average monster movie. And so, before I give my final rating, what did everyone else have to say about The Relic? Looks like not many people like the movie that much. So for my final rating of The Relic, I give it 3 out of 5. So what's your favorite movie based upon a book? And see you later.